Hello?
I am not hearing anything on
I tell you what.
on like the little thing, the little announcement, the speaker.
Back there at the studio, they're experimenting with some things, so we're going to keep on running anyway. I've got the board op right now talking over me. So anyway, tonight's starting lineup brought to you by Campbell County Collision. The Law on the Court brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. The tip-off tonight brought to you by MDU, Montana Dakota Utilities, in the community served. Tonight's Player of the Game brought to you by Venture Communications, and the scoreboard is brought to you by Real Tough Farm Products in Mobridge. If you can hear me back at the studio, please turn off the microphone that you have going on in the studio right now. Tonight's in-game sponsors are McClellan Swanson Dental Office, Linscove Implement, Herreid Concrete, Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, Herreid Superstop, Thorstenson Trucking, Marin Insurance, Kessling Funeral Home, Hayes Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, and Roscoe Hardware. Campbell County Bank, Herreid Livestock Market, KM Wall Electric, Premier Equipment, Mobridge Livestock, Uptown Market, Campbell County Insurance, Carson Construction, Stiegelmeyer Farms and Seed Service, also Herreid Lumber, Casca Tavern and Bait Shop, Evil Enterprises, Shorty's One Stop, and Huber and Son. And I tell you what, we're going to have to take some breaks to get all that in, as we are having technical difficulties once again. I hear the game in my ear, and then I hear it over again and over and again, and it's just a big echo right now. But you know what? It's state tournament basketball here on KMLO. We're going to take I don't know, as long as it takes to get things figured out back at the studio. Let's start with a 4-minute break. 4 minutes and we're back right here on KMLO.
As the snow flies, it's nice to know you don't have to break your back to get rid of unwanted piles in your driveway when you have Jensen Rock and Sand to do the work.
We will be happy to come to your home to remove your snow and get you back on the road. For more information on rates or to get on our schedule for cleanup, give us a call at 845-7213 and leave the snow removal to us.
Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge, Aberdeen, Eagle View, Faulkton, Gettysburg, and Fort Yates. Here for all of your snow removal needs.
Twice a year, you owe it to yourself to get a checkup because you were only given one set of teeth to work with.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Huron Arena for the Girls State Basketball Tournament. This game features the Herreid Selby.
Donald Lusick, surgeon, Dr. Josh Henderson and Dr. Travis Henderson, internal medicine. For family and women's health, including obstetrics, you can trust Dr. Emily Bowden, Dr. Robert Marciano, or Dr. Matt Schaefer, along with Dory Voide, nurse practitioner and certified nurse midwife. Physician assistants, Heather Olson and Clint Perman, and nurse practitioners, Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, Karen Freiling, and Annette Hollenbeck. Good luck from our team to yours from Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Good luck Wolverines from the Herreid Superstop, who on April 1st happen to be celebrating their 20th year anniversary. No foolin', it's been 20 years and they owe it all to you. So stop out April 1st for a free meal starting at 11 a.m. while supplies last. And all-day medium and large pizzas, regular and thin crust, will be $3 off. Plus, coming soon, the Super Tan Tanning Bed. Celebrate April 1st with Dennis, Wendy, and the gang at Herreid Superstop. And go Wolverines!
Thorstenson Trucking of Selby proudly sponsors local youth activities, athletes, and this sports broadcast of the Herreid Selby area Wolverines. If you're looking for a company to do your hauling, look no further. Since 1943, Thorstenson Trucking has been hauling grain, fertilizer, rock, grain byproducts, and more. It's a name that's been built on being professional, being on time, and having competitive rates. Thorstenson Trucking of Selby, the people to know when there's something to go.
there's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino, from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it in time for this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
Welcome back. Well, starting lineups tonight. Lauren Graves, a senior 5'7", Rachel Fiedler, a senior 5'10", Riley Rosso, senior 6'4", Annalise Gehring, senior 5'2", and Kendall Sawinski, the junior 5'9". Herreid Selby area with a 2-point lead right now. Evie Broughton, the sophomore at 6 foot. Laren Bruzma is a junior 5'8". Raven Bars, a senior 5'11". Morgan Kleitz is a junior 5'8". Up top, there's going to be a double dribble and a turnover. Herreid Selby area will get it back. And Wolverines will come in the backcourt. A little pressure back there as Sawinski will dribble through the couple of defenders, give it off to Gehring. Gehring left side way out there. Now to Grange. Over the top it comes, and it's Fiedler. Fiedler turnaround on the baseline, up no good. Rebound comes out to Kleitz. Kleitz will come back the other way, and it's going to be down the other end, all the way down to Brunsma. Now up top, give it off there. It's going to be in the hands of Wright. Wright will give it back out to Kleitz, and Kleitz will go to the left side to Bars. Bars will go over the left side now, and this is going to be Brunsma. Into the corner it comes to Kleitz. And now back up top and going to work with it is going to be Rachel Gerlach. And now Gerlach tries to go inside. There's going to be, well, a tie-up. And possession arrow belongs to Corsica-Stickney. 2-0 our score. Wolverines on top, up top. Give it off there to Gerlach, who is in the starting lineup. It's kind of news to me. And the rebound is going to come down this time to Rosso. Give it off, and into the corner it comes. And here's a shot on the way, and it's off the front edge by Grage. No good. And so here comes Corsica-Stickney back the other way. Brunsma will give it back up top. Broughton is not in the lineup right now. That's their big scoring threat. It comes out to Gerlach, left side. And now here's a shot, and it's going to be partially blocked on the way up. Loose ball picked up by Sawinski. Sawinski will come back the other way. And now a reverse dribble goes inside the paint and goes into the corner. Here's Fiedler for three, and it's off the back edge. No good. Long rebound, chase down by Brunsma. Brunsma will come back the other way. Now give it up top, give it up there to Kleitz. Kleitz will go on the dribble a couple of times, left side, outside. Going to give it up there to Morgan DeLage, who's another starter that wasn't on my list. Well, I guess Corsica-Stickney didn't really want to give me the right starters, I guess. Down in the corner it comes, and it's Grage. Grage will put up the three, and it's going to be short. No, it's going to be right into the hands. Sawinski with a turnaround. No good. And the rebound comes out to Corsica-Stickney. They'll come back the other way. There's going to be a whistle and a foul. And I think Annalise Gehring's going to pick up the foul. Foul is going to be Gehring's first. So Rosso and Gehring will check out of the lineup for the first time tonight. We're going to see Jenica Burns, the sophomore at 5'6", and Jade Rosso, the freshman at 6'1". As the Jaguars go back to work. Out there on the left side, here's a 15-footer right there by Lauren Brunsma. We're tied at 2. 4:49 left here in the first period. Back the other way. Sawinski comes in top of the key, works it into the right side. Now into the high paint, it's going to be Fiedler, and Fiedler is knocked down. A lot of contact, no call, and the loose ball is going to be picked up by the Jaguars. Coming back the other way, Brunsma out there on the wing spot, left side, outside. And her pass inside's almost stolen away. She gets it herself, and there is going to be a whistle and a foul on the play. Foul's going to go against Burns, I believe. Jenica will pick up her first. Timeout on the floor. The timeouts here are brought to you by, and I got to look this one up here. Timeouts. Okay. Well, let's take a timeout. 60 seconds. We're tied at 2 apiece. Right here, 4:24 left in the first quarter. You're listening to KMLO Everything Country.
Your keys to success lie right here at CHS River Plains. As a cooperative owner, you own a world of opportunities powered by local expertise. CHS Northern Plains and CHS Midwest Cooperative are now serving you together under a new name, CHS River Plains. We're a team you can count on, a team who knows what you need when you need it. Your keys to success are here at CHS River Plains. Visit us online at chsriverplains.com and let us help you own every day.
Have you ever been driving down the road minding your own business and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, you get in an accident? And then you start to think to yourself, maybe, just maybe, this happened because I've got low blinker fluid. Well, if that's the case, you want to call Campbell County Collision Center in Herreid. They can take care of just about anything that's wrong with your vehicle, even low blinker fluid, if that's what you believe. Campbell County Collision Center in Herreid. They can fix anything, and I mean anything, collision or auto body.
Out of the timeout, tied up 2 apiece. 4:14 left here in the first quarter, and the inbounds is knocked right back out again. And so the Jaguars will inbound on the baseline. They're going to have it just to the left of underneath their own basket. Inbounds comes in up top and into the hands of Peyton DeLange, and her shot no good. And then on the rebound, it is going to be Burns, and Burns is going to be fouled. Raven Bars will pick up the foul. That'll be her first. And so the Wolverines will inbound in the backcourt. Little pressure. They're going to back out of it a little bit. Here's Sawinski. She'll cross the time stripe, and she'll come top of the key. Looks right, goes right. Give it off to Burns. Burns a couple of dribbles. Now it comes in. Riso back in the ballgame, and she goes across the paint. Give it off there. Up and good. Sawinski. 4-2 now. Herreid Selby area up by 2. Into the corner it comes, and it's going to be Clytus. Now a cross-court pass to Peyton DeLange, and she puts it up in good. 4-4 now. 3:33 left here in the first period. Back the other way, Sawinski. Stop and pop with a running one-hander, no good. Actually, not a running one-hander. She was trying to pass it off the right side and then threw it up there with a left-handed hook. It goes out of bounds. Grage will check out of the lineup. Coming back in is going to be Annalise Gehring. And so in the backcourt now, going to work with it is going to be Bars. Bars will give it off, and this time it's going to be Clytus. Clytus in through the middle of the paint now with the lean in, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul. And I think it's going to Rosso. No, it's not. This one's actually going to go against Gehring. That'll be her second. Rosso actually had a clean block. Oh, this is good to see. Caitlin Anderson, who's been nursing an ankle, is now entering the game. She is a junior at 5'5", and sitting down is going to be Gehring. Second one, no good. Rebound is going to be tipped around, and now it's going to go out of bounds. And it's last touch by the Jaguars. So the inbounds is set up for Herreid Selby area in the backcourt, and Burns going to work with it. She'll cross the time stripe, now work it into the right side. Now goes with the pass over the top, and it's Rosso. Riley Rosso up in good. And it's 6-5 now. Herreid Selby area on top. Out of the backcourt, going to work is going to be Raven Bars. Bars into the left side, going to give it up there. It's going to be Gerlach. Gerlach will hand it this time into the hands of Bars. Bars up top now, and working it from left to right is Clytus. Clytus almost, well, she is inside the center circle. Now goes left side to Gerlach. Gerlach comes inside. Oh, stepping in front with a beautiful steal that time is Rosso. Rosso gives it off, and Sawinski comes out of the backcourt, sets up from the right side. We'll move it from right to left across the top of the perimeter. Here's Anderson. Anderson to Burns. Now inside, and it's going to be Fiedler, and Fiedler's shot is going to be blocked out of bounds. Lauren Brunsma will check back into the lineup for the Jaguars. Inbounds comes into the corner, and it's going to be Sawinski up top to Burns. Burns will stop and pop, 15-footer, no good. Rebound to Bars, and Bars will come back the other way. Going to pick up pressure right across the time stripe. Now into the left side, give it off there to Delange. Delange will go on the dribble a couple of times. Back up top end, it's going to be Clytus. Clytus into the left side now, and it's going to be this time to Delange. Peyton Delange, and a shot on the way, no good, partially blocked. Raven Bars, and the loose ball rebound goes into the corner, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul. Jenica Burns is going to pick up the foul. That'll be number 2 on her. And so Lauren Grage will check back into the lineup. Rosso for Rosso. This is going to be Jade in for Riley. So the Jaguars will inbound. It comes in up top into the hands of Peyton Delange. Now into the hands this time of Clytus. Clytus into the right side. Give it off there in the corner to Brunsma. Brunsma inside. And the turnaround hook is good by Morgan Delange. And Corsica-Stickney takes their first lead, 7-6, with 1:22 left here in the first period. Here's Sawinski over the left side. Now up top, give it off to Grage. Grage looks over to the right side now, and it's going to be Fiedler. Fiedler with a crossover dribble, backs it out top of the key. Now looks over, it's Grage. Grage looks up now, give it off, it's going to be Sawinski out there on the left wing. Into the corner, Anderson. Anderson goes back up top now. Here's Grage with a three-pointer. It's blocked. It's, whoa. They're going to say that it wasn't touched, and it goes out of bounds. Wow, okay. And so Corsica-Stickney will have it in the backcourt. And Herreid Selby Area going to throw on a little backcourt pressure. Under a minute left here in the first, 7-6. Jaguars on top of Wolverines right now. Here's Clytus, left side outside, going to give it off there. And it's going to come back up top to Morgan Delange. Morgan has it on the dribble now. Into the corner it comes, and it's going to be Paige Wright. Back up top to Delange. No, this is Clytus. Clytus with the dribble drive, and the fadeaway hook shot up no good. Rachel Fiedler will pick up her first foul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 team fouls now for the Wolverines. Clytus' first shot is going to be right off the front edge, no good. So she'll set up and try to get the second of 2. On its way, and it's going to be no good. And the rebound is going to be tipped around and last touched on the way out of bounds by the Jaguars. So Herreid Selby Area will inbound, and it's going to be Anderson to bring it in. Comes in to Sawinski. Sawinski goes on the dribble. Out of the backcourt. She'll cross the time stripe now. Looks into the right side. Get it over there to the left side instead to Grage. Back to Sawinski. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Sawinski, top of the key, give and go, and it's going to be Rosso up, no good, and a fight for the rebound, and that's it. After 1 on your Real Tough Farm Product scoreboard, it is the Jaguars 7, the Wolverines 6. We're going to take a 60-second timeout, come back with more right here, KMLO Everything Country.
With more and more people being at home, chances are you'll access a social media site to stay in touch with family and friends. Before you do this, please check your privacy settings to ensure you're being the safest you can be. For step-by-step instructions on how to check and change your privacy settings for Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and the like, go to consumer.sd.gov. With questions, contact South Dakota Consumer Protection Division, 1-800-300-1986, or email consumerhelp@state.sd.us.
Montana Dakota Utilities slogan, in the community to serve, goes beyond providing safe and reliable electric and natural gas service. MDU and our dedicated employees are committed to the communities they serve, work, and live, just like the dedicated area students and coaches are committed to having the best season possible. Best of luck for a successful season to all area teams from Montana Dakota Utilities, proud to sponsor the area youth.
Well, coming into the second quarter, Corsica-Stickney with a the slimmest of leads, 1 point. 7-6 over Herreid Selby area as the Wolverines come back out. They're going to have the ball to start the second quarter. Going to work with it is going to be Sawinski. Sawinski looks over to the left side. It's Gary now to Grage. Grage looks inside, and Fiedler is surrounded out there. She'll come back out. Here's Gary. The little 15-footer, no good. Rebound is going to be brought down by Brunsma, and she'll give it up in the backcourt. Going to work with it is Clytus. Clytus will cross the stripe and reverse dribble. Looks into the right side. Not much going on there. She'll go to the left side instead. Now give it up. It's going to be Bars. Bars inside. Shot up. No good. And the rebound is put on by Brunsma, but their putback is blocked by Rosso. Back the other way, and it's going to be Gehring. Gehring give it off to Rosso. Way out there now, Sawinski. Sawinski over to the right side. Looks in underneath. Now give it off on the wing spot. Here's Gehring. Gehring to Grage. Grage looks in, and it's going to be back to Gehring. Gehring goes on the dribble drive. Now feeds it off, and it's Rosso. Up and God. 8-7 now. Herreid Selby area on top. Under 7 left here in the first half. Back the other way comes Clytus. Clytus goes on the dribble drive. Now hands it off in the corner. Give it off there, and it's going to be in the hands this time of Gerlach. And pass underneath is going to be stolen away, picked up by Rosso. Now here's Gehring. Gehring wants to move the ball in a hurry. Right side, give it off to Grage from the wing spot. Back up top now. Here's a turnaround three on the way. Boom! Right there. Rachel Fiedler from the deep part of the top of the key. 11-7 now. It's Wolverines on top. Way out there is going to be Clytus. She'll go on the dribble drive, and there's going to be a little contact as she goes on the drive to the baseline, and this one is going to go against Grage. Lauren Grage picks up her first 16th foul, and so now the Jaguars are going to be in the bonus for the rest of the half. 6:13 left until halftime. 11-7 our score, and it's Jaguars to inbound underneath their own basket. Comes out up top to Gerlach. Gerlach on the dribble one time. Now back over the left side to Brunsma. Her shot up, no good. Rebound, put back up and good this time by Gerlach. 11-9, 2-point lead for Herreid Selby area. 5:55 left here in the first half. Here's Gehring across the time stripe. Way out there looking for somebody to pop open. Give it off to Sawinski. Sawinski tries to go in over the top. It's going to be stolen away, and here comes Bars back the other way. Give it out left side. It's going to be Brunsma. Now inside it comes, and going to work with it is going to be Peyton DeLange, and Peyton is going to go to the basket. There's going to be a whistle and a foul. Kendall Sawinski is going to pick up her first, and shooting foul at the line is going to be the first one good. Peyton DeLange. Now a 1-point game. DeLange with a chance to tie this one up. Spins the ball in her hands, puts it on its way. This one is right there. And so we're tied at 11. Out of the backcourt, Sawinski looks over to Gehring. Gehring crosses the time barrier. And a timeout called by the Herreid Selby area bench. Timeouts are brought to you by Campbell County Collision. 11-11 our score. 5:28 left here in the first half. Back in 30 seconds. KMLO Everything Country.
Today, nearly 3 million people protect their most valuable assets with Auto Owners Insurance. With that many satisfied customers, Marin Beal Insurance is clearly dedicated to your insurance needs day and night. They provide low-cost quality protection, and their famous no-problem claims service is second to none. Trust the local independent Auto Owners Insurance agents at Marin Beal Insurance for home, life, farm, ranch, auto, and business coverage. Proudly serving the Selby, Java, Pollock, Hosmer, and Roscoe areas.
Tied at 11, coming out of the timeout. 5:28 left here in the first half. Wolverines are going to get the basketball. They're going to have it over the far side right in front of their student section. And it's going to be Gehring to set up the inbounds. Annalise brings it in. It's Sawinski. Sawinski goes on the dribble from left to right. Now out to Grage. Grage playing from the wing spot. Now Sawinski once again. Back over to Grage. 3 on the way. This one's going to rattle around. No good. And on the rebound, there is going to be a whistle and a foul as bodies hit the floor. And I can't see the fingers from all the way down. It's going to be number 12 is Peyton DeLange picking up her first. And the inbounds comes in. It's Fiedler immediately up off the window and good. Herreid Selby area back on top now, 13-11, 5:05 left here until halftime. Into the corner. Here's a 3 on the way. No good by the Jaguars. Rebound comes out to Brunsma. Brunsma will give it off, and Bars will pull up from 15. There's going to be a fight for the rebound and a whistle on the play. A lot of contact on that one. Who's it going to go against? I think they're going to call Lauren Grage. That'll be her second. And a full timeout called. That's an official media timeout. Right. 4:53 left in the first half. Herreid Selby area leads 13-11 over Corsica-Stickney. Back in 60, KMLO Everything Country.
Most of us plan ahead in life. We plan for our wedding, our children's education, family vacations, and other significant expected life events. We also plan for the unexpected events of life by purchasing home, auto, and medical insurance. At Kessling Funeral Home, they will help you understand the benefits of pre-planning your own funeral arrangements to take the burden off your family. Call 845-2200 to set up an appointment to discuss pre-planning with a caring professional. Kessling Funeral Home, caring for you and your family since 1934.
At the Campbell County Bank of Herreid and Pollock, our team is dedicated to the traditions of service. We offer a wide array of products to accommodate all your financial needs, including checking and savings accounts, CDs, IRAs, loans, debit cards, credit cards, 24-hour ATM, and online banking. Make sure to check out our special notices in your monthly bank statements. We are the Campbell County Bank of Herreid and Pollock, member FDIC. Proud to serve you and proud to support the Wolverines.
Coming out of the timeout, we're going to go right to the charity stripe. Rachel Gerlach, and the 1-and-1. First one is right there. 13-12 now, and it's Herreid Selby area holding on to a 1-point lead. Gerlach wants to tie this one, and she does. We're tied at 13. Under 5 minutes left here in the first half. 4:50 now. Pressure in the backcourt. Jenica Burns gets it across the time stripe. Looking for help. Annalise Gehring comes over, and a timeout called by the Herreid Selby area bench. Tied at 13. 4:42 left here in the first half. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Let's come back in 30. KMLO Everything Country.
When it's time to market your livestock, consign them to the Herreid Livestock Market. Active sales are held each Friday, plus there's special sales throughout the year, and you'll find many buyers at ringside. For market information or a free on-the-farm appraisal, call myself, Kent Phillum, at the Herreid Livestock Auction. Give us a call at 605-437-2265. Thank you.
Coming out of the timeout, tied at 13 apiece. 4:42 left until halftime. Wolverines will have the basketball, and they go to work with it. It's going to be Kendall Sawinski. Give it off left side, outside to Burns. Back Sawinski, top of the key. Here's Gehring, left side. In it comes to Fiedler. Fiedler surrounded by 3 players. Back out it comes Sawinski. Now to the right side, it's Burns. 9 on the shot clock. Here's Gehring. Gehring give it up now, and Sawinski down the middle of the paint. She's going to put one up, no good. Fight for the rebound, and a whistle and a foul on the play. Foul, I believe, is going to be Peyton DeLang, and she'll pick up her second foul. Inbounds comes in. Riley Rosso up and good. And now it's 15-13. Wolverines on top of Jaguars. 4:09 left here until halftime. As the Jaguars go back on the attack, here's Bars left side. Bars is going to get bumped out there, and Kendall Sawinski is going to say, I kind of got in the way that time. So Sawinski will pick up her second foul. And we're going to go back to the charity stripe with the 1-and-1 out there is Raven Bars. This will be her first appearance. It's on its way, and it's right there. So now back to a 1-point game and a chance to tie for Corsica-Stickney. Plus, the next foul committed by Herreid Selby area is going to mean double bonus. Second one is right there as well. We're tied at 15. Here come the Wolverines out of the backcourt. It's going to be Rachel Fiedler dribbling through all the pressure back there, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul from behind. Foul is going to go this time against Gerlach, and Gerlach will pick up her first foul. Wolverines will inbound from the far side. Inbounds comes in, and it's going to be Sawinski. She'll go on the dribble, top of the key. Right side, give it up there, and Gehring trying to feed it in to Rosso, who's triple teamed in there, and the ball stolen away. Back the other way in a hurry, into the corner. Here's a shot on the way by DeLang. No good. Rebound comes out, and it's going to be, this time, into the hands of Burns. Burns almost has it stolen away. Now give it off to Sawinski. Sawinski across the time stripe, and they're going to call a traveling. A lot of contact there, but no call. Traveling is the turnover, and 3:28 left here until halftime, 15-15. Here comes Jade Rosso into the lineup, and Riley Rosso is going to check out. Also coming back in is going to be Grage, and Kendall Sawinski will get a breather. 3:28 until halftime. We're tied at 15 apiece. Jaguars to inbound, and they're going to inbound into the backcourt, and it's going to be Clytus across the stripe. Left side outside, going to give it off to DeLang, and inside turnaround shot up by Bars is up and good. Corsica-Stickney now takes the lead. And at the midcourt stripe, a lot of contact again, and there is going to be a whistle and a foul after there's a huge collision out there. Foul this time is going to go against Peyton DeLang, and Peyton DeLang has picked up her third foul. Only the 15th foul, so the Wolverines are going to get it out of bounds in the backcourt. Gehring will check out of the lineup. Coming back in, there's going to be Sawinski. So the inbounds comes in. Sawinski goes to work. Top of the key, looks over to Burns, left side. Back up top, Sawinski. Sawinski goes on the dribble a couple of times into the high paint, has the ball knocked out of her hands. It's stolen away, and back we go the other way. Raven Bars, long pass, goes down to Clytus. Clytus will back it out to the top of the key. 2:48 left here in the first half, 17-15. Jaguars on top of Wolverines. Clytus to the left side, going to give it off, and it's going to be this time into the hands, and a shot on the way, no good by Gerlach, and the rebound and putback is up and good. So 19-15 now, biggest lead of the ball game so far for either team is 4 points. Here's Sawinski back the other way. Now give it off and around the perimeter. Oh, there's going to be a block shot on the three. And the loose ball is picked up. We're coming back the other way. Clytus goes in, puts a pump fake up, now goes to the basket. It's no good, and there is going to be a whistle and a foul on the play. Jenica Burns is going to pick up the foul. That will be number 3 on her. She'll come out of the lineup right after the first shot. It's double bonus time. Clytus at the line is going to put the first one on its way, and it's right there. The Wolverines are going to have to find a different way to defend this team without fouling, because they are pretty good at this charity stripe so far. Clytus back up there with a second. Checking in the lineup, Caitlin Anderson, the 5'5 junior for the Wolverines. Second one right there. And that makes the lead 6 now. 21-15. Coming out of the backcourt, Anderson, give it up, and it's going to be Sawinski. Back over to Anderson. Anderson will dribble it across the stripe. Give it back over to Sawinski. Right side, outside. She'll go into the paint. Now into the corner. Here's a three. Fiedler, and it's off the front edge. No good. Rebound is pulled down by Morgan DeLang. She'll give it off to Clytus. Clytus out of the backcourt, and now into the left side. Gerlach now back up top, and here's a three on the way. No good. That time taken by Morgan DeLang, and the rebound is actually chased down by the Jaguars. Up top now, and it's DeLang. Right side, outside. Give it off to, this time, Gerlach. Back over to DeLang. DeLang is going to give it outside. Clytus with a three-pointer. Boom, right there. And just like that, it's a 9-point game. 24-15, and in the backcourt, more pressure and another turnover. Up top, going to work with it is Clytus. 1 minute left here in the first half, 24-15. And here's a drive down the middle of the paint, up and good is Casey Tolsma, who just checked into the lineup. And so it's 26 now to 15. Here's Fiedler. Fiedler goes on the dribble drive. A lot of contact. Finally, they're going to make a call on this. And Tolsma, I believe, is going to pick up the foul. This should be a shooting foul, as that'll be Tolsma's first. 2 shots coming up here for Rachel Fiedler. First one on its way, and it's off the front edge. No good. Fiedler will set up for the second side. Try to get 1 out of 2. Try to make this a 10-point game with 36 seconds left in the first half. Second one is right there. So it's 26-16. Again, 34 seconds now on the clock here in the first half. Clytus goes across the time stripe. Now we'll go to the left side. Comes into the corner. Here's Gerlach for 3. No good. Rosso right there with a rebound. And there is all kinds of contact this time. And no foul. Tolsma bumps Rosso out of the way. Takes the ball out of her hands. And then Rosso goes back after it. They call Rosso for the foul. Boy, they missed one there. Shot on the way, and it's right there. Tolsma gets the first of 2. She'll step up to the line for the second side. On its way, it's right there. 28-16 now. Jaguars on top. Wolverines coming out of the backcourt with pressure, and it's Anderson. Anderson having to dribble through, and a 10-second violation against Herreid Selby area. Going to turn it back over to the Jaguars with 5 seconds left here. Jaguars will inbound from the far side. Actually in front of the scorer's table. And the inbounds comes in. It's going to be Morgan DeLang, and she'll go to the basket. Another missed call as Tolsma climbs over the back of Rosso, and no whistle. Oh, Lord. Well, on your Real Tough Farm Products scoreboard, going into halftime, it's Corsica-Stickney 28 and Herreid Selby area 16. We'll be back. We're going to take a 4-minute break. You know what? Before we do that, let's hear from the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection, where we didn't get a chance to in the beginning of the game. We're going to tell you who the referees are right now. Let's hear from them. We'll come back and we'll meet tonight's officials right here on KMLO Everything Country.
With more and more people convenient home, chances are you'll access a social media site to stay in touch with family and friends. Before you do this, please check your privacy settings to ensure you're being the safest you can be. For step-by-step instructions on how to check and change your privacy settings for Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and the like, go to consumer.sd.gov. With questions, contact South Dakota Consumer Protection Division, 1-800-300-1986, or email consumerhelp@state.sd.us.
Hey, welcome back. Here tonight's officials are Terry Duffy, Brad Booth, and Ryan Walter. Now, we can take a 4-minute timeout. We'll see if we can get some halftime stats from the event staff here at the Huron High School. We'll be back in 4 minutes. This is KMLO Everything Country.
Pre-game time is food time. Fresh Start Market has your pre-game covered. Head in and check out their amazing ultra-clean remodeling. Great fresh produce, awesome meat section, and snacks and food for when you're on the go in the harvest and school year section. And don't forget to pick up some of their famous homemade sausage. Like and follow them on Facebook, Fresh Start Market LLC, for updates on sales, fun info, and more. Fresh Start Market, because pre-gaming can't be done without food.
Did you know Camwall Electric in Selby provides more than electricity? They also offer a full-service wiring crew, marathon water heaters, and now you can manage your entire electric account 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by computer, tablet, or smartphone with the Smart Hub app. Easily check your electric usage, make payments, communicate directly with Camwall, and always look forward to new features on the horizon. Just download the Smart Hub app today. Camwall Electric, your touchstone energy partner.
It's game time, and Shorty's One Stop wishes the Wolverines good luck. It's with pride that Wanda and the staff support your athletic dreams and ambitions. Fuel your game with hustle, and remember, it's teamwork that makes the dream work. Shorty's has your favorite candy bars, salty snacks, thirst-quenching beverages, plus top-tier Cenex gasoline available 24 hours will get you there. So save me a seat. And remember, Wolverines, stand tall, talk small, and play ball. Good luck from Shorty's One Stop in Selby. Spring is nearly here, and that means those practically famous prime rib sandwiches should be on the menu over at Premier Equipment and Bottle real soon. Oh wait, they are! Tuesday, March 16th at noon. Premier Equipment's Farm Show and Open House kicks off Monday the 15th with special pricing all week. Then Tuesday, company reps from Sioux Steel, Kinsey, MacDon, and New Holland will provide info and demonstrations. And those practically famous prime rib sandwiches served at noon, Tuesday, March 16th. I'll be there. Will you?
This is Casey Perman from Ober's Livestock, a proud sponsor of this game. We appreciate all of our customers we're able to do business with throughout the year. We are proud to be able to sell some of the best cattle in the United States and are gracious to the cattlemen that raise them. We have regular sales every Thursday and special sales in season. For information, go to moberslivestock.com. Call 1-800-658-3598. Good luck in tonight's game from the crew at Mober's Livestock.
Good luck, Wolverines from Uptown Market in Selby. Whether you're on offense and serving game-time snacks for the incoming crowd of fans, watching the game on drgnews.com, or are one of those fans in the stands tonight, Uptown Market has a cart full for you. Great cuts of meat, nail-biting snacks for overtime situations, thirst-quenching beverages to keep you cheering at max capacity, and the perfect gifts for special occasions year-round. Uptown Market, groceries, gifts, community. Good luck.
From the early days of South Dakota statehood through today's digital revolution, BankWest has remained committed to helping customers and communities succeed. BankWest Associates uphold this commitment by developing innovative products, tailoring financial solutions to customer needs, and actively supporting community causes. For a bank committed to helping you and your community prosper, choose BankWest. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
The Campbell County Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of this Herreid Selby Wolverine sports broadcast, and we're proud to serve you. Whether you are looking to insure your home, vehicle, farm, crops, or if you're interested in obtaining health insurance, you can depend on us at the Campbell County Insurance Agency, conveniently located in the Campbell County Bank in Herreid and Pollock. To get an insurance quote or learn more about our insurance products, stop in and see myself, Arnie Hansen, at the Campbell County Insurance Agency, or call 437-2294.
Welcome back here. We're at halftime. Corsica-Stickney right now with a 28-16 lead. And, well, lots of basketball happened already today. The early game saw Castlewood down early and had to come back against Waverly South Shore, 61-55. And then in the 2 o'clock game, wow, what a game. Ethan had to really come back from being down to Hanson. They won 52-49. So Castlewood and Ethan will play the first game tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. The first game of the session tomorrow will be Waverly South Shore and Hanson. And earlier tonight, it was White River who got the win over Viborg Hurley. Final there was 65-53. And so we are now waiting to see who's going to take on White River and who's going to take on Viborg Hurley. And right now, early on, it's Corsica-Stickney with an 28-16 lead. Let's take a look at, well, not a very good first half either way, shooting-wise. 32% from Herreid Selby area and only 29% from the Corsica-Stickney Jaguars. Rebound-wise, well, Herreid Selby area only with a 2-rebound advantage there, 14-12. And the two high scorers for Herreid Selby area, Riley Rossa with 6 points and Rachel Fiedler with 6. A little bit more roundabout scoring, I guess. They distributed a little bit better over there for the Jaguars. Morgan Clytus with 6. Raven Barse with 6. 4 for Rachel Gerlach. 4 for Peyton DeLang. And Casey Talsma with 4. Tell you what, there was a big advantage on the scoreboard for the Jaguars as far as foul shots. They got to the line quite a few times. Herreid Selby area, they've got a little foul trouble to deal with, as there are 3 right now for Jenica Burns, 2 for Stawinski, 2 for Gehring, and 2 for Grage right now. So, and there's 3 for Peyton DeLang on the other side of the ball. So it's going to be an interesting matchup in the third quarter to see who stays in the game and how long the coaches are going to be able to keep them in there. Tell you what, we got 2 minutes before we start the third quarter. Let's go 2 minutes and come right back. KMLO, everything country.
Why start a remodeling project just to have to call a contractor to come finish it? The holidays are coming, it's hunting season, and soon ice fishing. Why tie up your time when Karst Construction will handle 100% of your remodel and construction projects? From bathroom and kitchen remodels to finishing basements and sheds, Karst Construction takes the time to build it with precision so the finished product lasts a lifetime. Affordable, licensed, insured. Karst Construction of Selby.
Wolverines, you maximize your season and play it safe. Good luck from Stiegelmeyer Farms and Seed Services. Farmers, start your season off right with the right seed for your farm. Stiegelmeyer Farms offers a full lineup of seed from AgriPro and Westbred, the channel and new seed for all your wheat, corn, soybean, and sunflower acres. Check out their forages and cover crops mixed to your needs. Good luck to the Lady Wolverines from Stiegelmeyer Farms and Seed Services, 845-6034.
For all your residential and commercial building projects, Herreid Lumber can help. Owned and operated by Tom and Irene Badger and located north of town by the Superstop, Herreid Lumber is your source for lumber, hardware, tools, Valspar paints, cabinets, and other building supplies. Whether you need a few simple hardware supplies or an estimate for a large building project, they want to serve you. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 and Saturdays 9 to noon. Stop by Herreid Lumber or call 437-2206.
If you want experience, you want Hayes. Hayes Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Selby and Aberdeen wish the Herreid Selby area Wolverines success in their strategy and hope you can capitalize on your efforts for the win. You've made us and the whole community so proud. Everyone is excited to share this unforgettable time of your life with you. Good luck, Wolverines, from Hayes Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Selby, Aberdeen, and Roscoe. Trustworthy hardware.
Hey, welcome back here. Well, we got fresh 8 minutes on the clock for the third quarter, 28-16. And the second quarter first possession brought to you by MDU, Montana Dakota Utilities in the community served, is going to be the Jaguars, and Jaguars will bring it in. Coming in with it is going to be Lauren Brunsma. She'll come into Clytus. And Clytus will cross the time stripe. Picked up by Annalise Gehring there. Out to the right side. It's going to be in the hands this time of Brunsma. And outside a three-pointer on the way. No good by Bars. Rebound chased around and finally picked up by Clytus. Her shot up no good. And the rebound this time comes out to Annalise Gehring. Up ahead to Sawinski. Sawinski in the backcourt picks up pressure there. Now Gehring. Gehring will cross the time stripe. Now give it off, and it's going to be in the hands of Grage. Grage over the left side now, down the middle of the paint, and a shot up by, this time, by Fiedler. And Fiedler can't get their goal, and there's a lot of contact once again. High post, it's going to be Rosso. Back out, here's Grage for three. Boom, right there. Lauren Grage, stop and pop three-pointer, and now 28-19. Man-to-man, a little pressure in the backcourt. Gehring is going to find Clytus all the way across. Clytus goes into the right side. Into the corner now. Give it up there to Bars. Bars will come back up top into the hands this time of DeLange. And DeLange goes on the dribble drive down the right side of the paint, up and good. And it's 30 now to 19. Jaguars on top. Wolverines with the basketball. At the midcourt stripe, it's going to be Grage. Now give it off left side. And backing it out this time is going to be Fiedler. Fiedler into the corner. Up top, give it off there. Now Fiedler gets it right back. Three-pointer. Boom, right there. Rachel Fiedler from the deep wing puts it in. 30-22, now an 8-point game. And we are going to go to a timeout. Corsica-Stickney leads 30-22 into the timeout. 6:16 left here in the third quarter. Let's come back in 30. KMLO, everything country.
Congratulations from the team at the Walworth County Care Center to the team of Wolverines playing right now. If you're looking to join a winning team, look no further than the Walworth County Care Center. They offer retirement, health and life insurance, paid vacation, pickup shift incentives, and more. Now is the time to apply. They have full-time and part-time LPN and RN positions, full and part-time med aid openings, as well as a full-time dietary tech and cook. To apply, just send a message on Facebook. Good luck, everyone, from the Walworth County Care Center in Selby.
6:16 left here in the third quarter, coming out of the timeout. Corsica-Stickney leads 30-22. And the Jaguars have the basketball. It's Clytus across the stripe. She'll work it into the right side. Give it off to Barsh now. Barsh goes on the dribble drive to the baseline. Has to back out. Good defense there by Sawinski. They'll bring it all the way up top now on the dribble drive. This time is Brunsma. Give it out to Clytus. Clytus will go into the corner this time. And it's Morgan DeLange. DeLange comes up top to it. This time into the hands of Barsh. Barsh goes down the right side of the paint. Puts it up and good. 32-22. Back to a 10-point game. Here's a pass over the top intended for Rosso. It's going to be knocked around. And then shot taken, blocked. And going back the other way is going to be Gerlach. And Gerlach is going to be fouled as she crosses the time stripe. And I think they got Lauren Grage. That'll be number 3 on her, the foul. Jenica Burns will come up off the bench for the Wolverines. She'll check in with 3 as Grage checks out with 3. So it is the inbound, this time coming into Clytus. Morgan Clytus will go on the dribble now, top of the key, right side, outside, going to give it up there to Bars. Bars puts up the 3, no good. Gehring right there with the rebound. Gehring wants to push. Coming out of the backcourt, cross the time stripe now, and she'll give it off left side to Burns. Burns looks into the corner, finds Sawinski. Sawinski trying to go in over the top end. There's a lot of pushing and shoving going on underneath, and they're going to call this one on Brunsma, I believe. Lauren Brunsma will pick up her first. 32-22, 10-point lead for Corsica-Stickney. Inbounds comes in, top of the K. Gehring for 3, no good. And the rebound is going to bounce off the rim so hard it goes out of bounds. So Jaguars will inbound. Bars will set it up as the Wolverines go into a little backcourt pressure. Now they'll back out and do it man-to-man. Going across the time stripe as Clytus still come to the top of the key. Backs it out to about 5 feet off. Now into the right side, give it off to Brunsma, into the corner. Now they try to go in over the top, and shot up, no good. Blocked that time by Rosso, and Gerlach's shot was blocked. And then there's a rebound or loose ball picked up, and in the backcourt, Brunsma picks up her second foul. This is an official timeout for SDPB. 4:48 left here in the third quarter. It's 32-22. Corsica-Stickney on top. We'll be back in 60. KMLO Everything Country.
Good luck, Wolverines, from the guys at Huber & Son in Herreid. Whether it runs on diesel or gas, they're the guys to call. Now introducing the newest service from Huber & Son, truck tire balancing. Tune up your set of tires on your grain truck, trailer, semi, or bus at Huber & Son. Make your tires last longer, ride in comfort, and say goodbye to any wobbles, hops, or vibrations from your ride. Huber & Son of Herreid. They're the guys who you call when you need parts and service for the long haul. Dinner at the Akaska Tavern and Bait Shop is always worth the drive, but the highlight of the menu is a cut that needs no introduction, but I'll do it anyways. Prime rib, aged 28 days, hand-rubbed with robust seasoning full of flavors that only 4 hours of slow roasting can bring out. So tender it melts in your mouth. The prime rib is a true celebration, served every Saturday night with a baked potato and salad bar for only $25.95. Try it tonight at the Akaska Tavern and Bait Shop.
Coming out of the timeout, it's going to be Wolverine basketball. Corsica-Stickney with the lead, 32-22, 4:42 left in the third quarter. Here's Fiedler. Rachel goes on the dribble, splits the defense, puts one up, no good. Rosso with a rebound, put back up and good. Riley Rosso with her fourth basket, 32-24 now. Out of the backcourt comes Clytus. She's going to pick up Gehring as a shadow out there. Goes into the left side to Bars, almost stolen away. Clytus gets it back. She'll go down the right side of the paint, lean in with a running one-hander up off the window, and good. 34-24, back to a 10-point game. Here come the Wolverines. Jaguars on top. Burns. Burns looks now, give it off to Fiedler. Fiedler spins at the top of the paint, now puts one up, a running hook shot, no good. Rebound comes out this time to Brunsma. Give it off to Clytus out of the backcourt. Clytus goes into the right side, now brings it top of the key. And Clytus is going to slip down, now goes on the dribble through the middle and tries the dish. It's stolen away, and it's Sawinski. Sawinski comes back the other way. Long pass down, and it's going to be Fiedler. And there's going to be all kinds of contact again. No call. Top of the paint, it's going to be Rosso. Rosso over to Burns. Burns goes cross court now. Here's a three-pointer on the way. No good. Front edge by Fiedler. And the rebound comes out to Bars. Bars goes down the middle, and she is going to do the high dribble. And the high dribble is a traveling violation, and so it is a turnover. 34-24. Corsica-Stickney on top. Gehring going to check out of the lineup. Coming back in there is going to be Grage. So right now, Grage and Jenica Burns playing with 3 fouls apiece. Burns will set up the inbounds. Comes into Sawinski. Sawinski goes on the dribble. She'll break the time barrier. Looks into the right side. Give it off to Grage. Grage out there on the wing. Looks now to Burns. Burns eyes a three. Goes down the paint. Now give it off. Here's Sawinski for three, and this one's off the front edge. She runs into her rebound. Now goes down the right side. Up off the window. Good. And Sawinski gets the basket. And it's 34-26. Almost a steal just across the time stripe. Here's Clytus. Clytus into the left side. Morgan DeLange. Back up to Clytus, now DeLange. DeLange goes on the dribble down the middle of the paint. Throws one up there, no good. Rosso right there with the rebound. Out it comes to Burns, up ahead. Burns will go in, and she'll put one up, no good. Rebound this time comes out to Bars. Bars looks down court, finds on the run. Gerlach. Gerlach goes in, and she's going to have to turn around. She picks up her dribble and puts it back down again, and that's a double dribble. And a timeout called by the Corsica-Stickney bench. 34-26. Corsica-Stickney on top of Herreid Selby area. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 60. KMLO Everything Country.
The right equipment for the job. Players know all about it. but how about you? Do you struggle with worn-out cow and calf feeders? Losing hay due to poor design? Hang on, I know a guy. Clint Ebo at Evil Enterprises in Herreid. He specializes in cow and calf-sized bottomless guardrail feed bunks that move easily, are built to keep cattle out, and last forever. Call Evil Enterprises for bunks, freestanding regular panels, wind panels, and more. Now here's the number. Call 848-0291.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in South Dakota. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Wolverine basketball in the far court. It's 34-26, Corsica-Stickney on top. In the backcourt, there is a big collision back there, and this is going to be a foul. And I believe this is going to go against Sutton Heidi. And she just checked in the ballgame. Sophomore at 5'4", picks up her first foul. So the Wolverines will inbound once again. And setting it up is going to be Burns. Comes into Sawinski. Sawinski will come out of the backcourt. And she is going to cross the time stripe. Goes down the middle of the paint. Puts one up. No good. Rebound to Rosso. Rosso goes back up. She's good. And she's going to go to the line. Foul is going to go against Heidi. Heidi will pick up her second. So she just checks into the lineup a few moments ago and picked up 2 fouls immediately. Back up to the charity stripe tonight for Rosso. This is her first appearance up there. She's got one to make it a 3-point play. And she puts it on its way. It's in and out, no good. Rebound comes out to Burns, and Burns will give it out. Here's going to be a 3. Fiedler, God! And so, what a turnaround. Now a 3-point game, 34-31. Here's Heidi. Heidi giving off the left side. Going on the dribble drive is Morgan DeLang. Her shot no good. Rosso right there with the rebound. And a good outlet pass. Grage all by herself. Up off the window. Good. And now 34-33. Corsica-Stickney with the basketball. Top of the key. It's going to be Heidi. Heidi right side. Now inside it comes. And it's going to be Gerlach. Gerlach shot no good. Rosso right there with a rebound again. Here's Sawinski. Sawinski looks down court, finds Grage. Grage will have to back it out. The numbers caught up to her. Now Sawinski, left side. Goes on the dribble a couple of times. Back out to Grage. Grage give it off to Rosso. Rosso steps out. She'll put up the 17-footer. No good. Rebound is too far out of the reach. Sawinski tried to save that from going out of bounds, but it goes out anyway. Riley Rosso going to come out. Jade Rosso coming in. Annalise Gehring going to come in. And it's going to be Jenica Burns out. 34-33. Corsica-Stickney holding on to a 1-point lead. Out of the backcourt, going to work with is Clytus. Clytus, she loses the handle for a moment. Now she'll go into the right side. Give it out there, and it's going to be in the hands this time of Peyton DeLang. DeLang will give it off, and it's Bars. Bars goes down the right side of the paint. It's up. It's good. 36-33. Back to a 3-point lead for Corsica-Stickney. 36 seconds left here on the third quarter clock. Up top, here's a 3 on the way, and it rolls off the front edge. No good. Taken by Fiedler, and on the rebound, there is going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to Herreid Selby area. With 26 seconds left here on the third quarter clock, it's going to be Rosso for Rosso. Riley comes back in. Jade will have a seat. Inbounds is going to be set up by Fiedler. Fiedler looks into the right side, into the corner. Give it up there, Sawinski. 23 seconds. Sawinski goes on the dribble. She'll bring it back out to the wing spot. 18 seconds, 17 seconds. Now give it off to Grage. Here's Gehring. Gehring give it off, and it's going to be Fiedler. Fiedler goes on the baseline drive. It's knocked out of her hands, stolen away, picked up by Bars. And Bars with a long pass down court. Give it off to Gerlach. Gerlach goes up, puts it in, and she's going to be fouled. .5 seconds left here, and the foul is going to go this time against Annalise Gehring. So all the guards except for Kendall Sawinski right now with 3 fouls. 3-point play coming up, and it's Gerlach who'll step up there with 1 shot, and it's right there. So 39-33, and a shot at the buzzer is not going to be close. After 3 on your Real Tough Farm Products scoreboard, it is Corsica-Stickney 39, Herreid Selby area 33. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. Come back with the 4th quarter right here on KMLO Everything Country.
Twice a year, you owe it to yourself to get a checkup because you were only given 1 set of teeth to work with. After that, it's too late to say, I should have cared for them better. McClellan Swanson Dental will help you get the most from your teeth and gums. So for everything from a simple checkup to a wide variety of services, trust McClellan Swanson Dental. McClellan Swanson Dental of Mulbridge. Healthy smiles for life.
It's time to save on the powerfully versatile Kubota M7 tractor with up to 168 horsepower, superior loader lift capacity, and operator-friendly controls and comfort. The hard-working M7. Built right, built ready. Now, get the Kubota M7 tractor for 0 down and 0% APR for 60 months, plus a $7,000 loyalty cash reward. Now through March 31st. Call us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
See your local Kubota dealer, automotive company in Isabel and Linsco Implement in Mobridge.
Well, they put the last 8 minutes on the clock as both teams come out 39-33. Corsica-Stickney on top. And the Jaguars are going to have the basketball. It's Clytus. She'll break the time barrier, work it into the right side now, give it off there, and into the hands this time of Paige Wright. Shot up, no good. And on the rebound, there is going to be a whistle and a foul. Somebody got over the top, player control foul. And Morgan DeLang is going to pick up her first. 15 foul. Backcourt, pressure being applied. Here comes Fiedler. Fiedler on the dribble now, and she'll break the time barrier. Go into the right side. Give it out there to Grage. Grage looks back up top. Give it off to Gehring. Left side, Sawinski. Now it in. It's Rosso. Riley, turnaround, no good. And the rebound is going to be tipped out, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul as Gehring went running after the rebound from behind. It's Raven Bars, and she is going to pick up the foul. That'll be her second, and all of a sudden the Wolverines are in the bonus for the rest of the ball game. 39-33. Jaguars on top. Inbounds a set, comes in, and going to work with it is going to be Sawinski up top. She'll go down the middle of the paint, put one up, no good. And on the rebound, it's going to be tipped a couple of times, picked up by Brunsma. Brunsma will give it up in the backcourt, and going to work with it is Morgan DeLang. Now over it comes, and it's Clytus. Clytus looks over to the right side, now goes on the dribble a couple of times. And she is going to bring it to the top of the key. Into the corner it comes, left side to Morgan DeLang. DeLang goes down the middle. She'll pop it from 15 right there. 41-33. Jaguars on top of Wolverines. Wolverines with the basketball. Fiedler pressured in the backcourt. Crosses the time stride. Looks to the left side. Give it off to Gehring. Now here's Sawinski. Sawinski looks back up top, and it's Grage for 3. Boom, right there. Lauren Grage from the top of the key. 41-36 now. Corsica-Stickney. They've got the basketball. Clytus, top of the key. Now right side, outside. Going to give it up there to Gerlach. Gerlach into the corner. It's going to be Bars. Bars one dribble. Back to Gerlach. Gerlach from the corner. And she's going to take the 3, and it's going to be way long. No good. And it's Rosso right there to pull up the garbage, and she'll give it off. It's going to be Sawinski across the time stride. Sawinski will bring it into the top of the key. Now Grage. Grage fires up another 3. No good. Rebound to Rosso. Put back no good, but she is fouled. And I don't know who they called this one. I think it's going to go against Gerlach. Nope, it's not. It's going to go against Bars, and Bars has picked up her third. Here comes Rosso up there. 2 shots coming up. First one right there. 41-37. It's the Jaguars on top. Riley Rosso steps up for the second side. Takes a look, puts it on its way. It's right there as well. She got both sides. 41-38 now. As the Wolverines put a little pressure in the backcourt, it's going to be Peyton DeLang across the time stripe. She's going to lose it for a moment, pick it up. Now to the high paint it comes, and it's going to be Tolsma. Tolsma puts up the free throw line shot, no good. And on the rebound, there is going to be a whistle and a foul, and a lot of contact. I don't know who they're going to call this one against. Is it going to be against Fiedler? It is Fiedler. Rachel Fiedler will pick up her second foul going after that rebound. 13 foul against the Wolverines. And so it's Corsica-Stickney the inbound. And it's going to be Bars out there on the right side. Now Clytus. Clytus will have her shot blocked on the way up. And it's no good. Tolsma picks up the garbage, Joe, and puts it up off the window and good. 43-38 out of the backcourt. It's going to be Sawinski. Give it off now to Burns. Up ahead, it's going to be Fiedler. Fiedler feeds it in now to Rosso. Rosso turnaround, a lot of contact again. No good on the shot. Rebound put back up by Grage, and it's going to be blocked, but the loose ball is going to be picked up by Peyton DeLang the other way. And at the other end, they're going to call the foul. And who's it going to go against? It's going to go against Fiedler. That'll be her third. And Morgan Clytus will check up to the charity stripe. I think timeout going to be called by the Herreid Selby area bench. 43-38 the score. Corsica-Stickney on top. 5:04 left here in the ball game. We're going to come back in 60. KMLO Everything Country.
Hey, when it's concrete time, call Herreid Concrete and Linton Concrete. Top quality products and competitive prices. Plain as that. Herreid Concrete and Linton Concrete have been family owned in business for over 50 years. You stay in business over 50 years by taking care of people. Just that simple. Concrete, crushed rock, sand, gravel, feed bunks, septic tanks, agricultural, commercial, and residential. Call Herreid Concrete and Linton Concrete. 605-437-2455 on First Avenue West in Herreid.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. So if you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Donald Lusick, surgeon, Dr. Josh Henderson and Dr. Travis Henderson, internal medicine. For family and women's health, including obstetrics, you can trust Dr. Emily Bowden, Dr. Robert Marciano, or Dr. Matt Schaefer, along with Dory Voidy, nurse practitioner and certified nurse midwife. Physician assistants, Heather Olson and Clint Perman, and nurse practitioners, Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, Karen Freiling, and Annette Hollenbeck. Good luck from our team to yours from Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Well, coming out of the timeout, we're going right to the charity stripe where Morgan Clytus will step up there. She's 2 for 4 tonight at the charity stripe. Takes a couple of dribbles, now eyes it, fires it. It's off the front edge. No good. Score remains 43-38. Clytus back up there. Stretches, and now she gets the ball. Again, a couple of dribbles, puts it on its way. This one is right down the middle. Nothing but net. 44-38 with 5:04 left here in the ball game. Jaguars on top of Wolverines. Wolverines with the basketball, get through the pressure. Now it's going to be Sawinski. Sawinski goes into the right side. Burns. Now here's Fiedler. Fiedler puts up the three, and it's off the front edge. No good. Burns battling away, gets the rebound. Now Sawinski. Sawinski looks, trying to find something open, and is going to go on the dribble instead. Give it off to Grage. Grage looks into the left side. Now give it off. It's going to be Burns. Way out there. Burns into the right side this time. Sawinski goes back up top. Give it off to Fiedler. Fiedler spins inside the paint. Puts one up. No good. Rebound is tipped around, and it's going to be brought down this time by Gerlach. Gerlach will give it up to Clytus in the backcourt. She'll cross the time stripe. 4:12 left here in the ball game. 44-38. Corsica-Stickney on top. Into the high paint this time. It comes Tolsma. Tolsma into the corner. and she's going to get it right back in. She can't hang on to it, though. It's loose, and now it comes in. It's going to be Bars. Bars puts a shot up, no good, and the rebound is going to be on the floor. Bodies all over the place, and a whistle and a foul. No, they're going to say a timeout was called. Timeout called by the Wolverine bench. Smart move, as the ball was going to get tied up if they hadn't done it. 44-38 our score, 3:51 left in the ball game. Corsica-Stickney on top of Herreid Selby area. Back in 30 right here on KMLO Everything Country.
Good luck, Wolverines from the Herreid Superstop, who on April 1st happen to be celebrating their 20th year anniversary. No foolin', it's been 20 years and they owe it all to you. So stop out April 1st for a free meal starting at 11 a.m. while supplies last. And all-day medium and large pizzas, regular and thin crust, will be $3 off. Plus, coming soon, the Super Tan Tanning Bed. Celebrate April 1st with Dennis, Wendy, and the gang at Herreid Superstop. And go Wolverines!
.351 left here in the ball game. Corsica-Stickney leads 44-38 over Herreid Selby area. The Jaguars come out onto the floor first. Peyton DeLang will check out there. Also Casey Tolsma out there. Also out there is going to be Rachel Gerlach. And also out there is Morgan Clytus. And one more is going to be Raven Bars. Here comes Herreid Selby out there. It'll be Burns and Fiedler, also Sawinski. And it's going to be Grage and Rosso. Inbounds comes in to Fiedler. Fiedler trying to give it back. And the ball's kicked out of bounds. Now a timeout called. This is a media timeout. Public Broadcasting needs to talk things over. 44-38 the score right now. Corsica-Stickney on top. 3:49 left in the ball game. Back in 60, KMLO Everything Country.
Thorstenson Trucking of Selby proudly sponsors local youth activities, athletes, and this sports broadcast of the Herreid Selby area Wolverines. If you're looking for a company to do your hauling, look no further. Since 1943, Thorstenson Trucking has been hauling grain, fertilizer, rock, grain byproducts, and more. It's a name that's been built on being professional, being on time, and having competitive rates. Thorstenson Trucking of Selby, the people to know when there's something to go.
Today, nearly 3 million people protect their most valuable assets with auto owners insurance. With that many satisfied customers, Marin Beal Insurance is clearly dedicated to your insurance needs day and night. They provide low-cost quality protection, and their famous no-problem claims service is second to none. Trust the local independent auto owners insurance agents at Marin Beal Insurance for home, life, farm, ranch, auto, and business coverage. Proudly serving the Selby, Java, Pollock, Hosmer, and Roscoe areas.
All right, now we come out of the timeout. 3:45 left here in the ball game. Wolverines with the basketball. They're down right now, 44-38. Sawinski has the ball out there on the right wing. Now she'll take the three, no good. It's Rosso right there with the rebound. Out it comes to Fiedler. Fiedler puts up the three. This one's no good, and this one is going to be way offline. And Coach Sawinski is saying it was tipped. It wasn't, though. It went out of bounds. And so the Jaguars are going to go to work with it. Inbounds comes in right away. Clytus, she'll go down the left side. Backs her way into the block. Now back out top it comes, and it's going to be Bars. Bars will give it back to Clytus. She'll back it inside the center circle. Taking time off the clock here. 22 seconds, maybe a little premature for this. Now into the right side. It's going to be Gerlach. Gerlach tries to go inside. The ball is going to be stolen away. Picked up by Fiedler. Fiedler will break the time barrier and now back it out. They're going to set up the offense. Over the left side, Gehring, and a timeout called as something's on the floor. Well, they pick it up. They didn't want somebody to step on that and slip and hurt themselves, so they'll get the debris off the floor. And now the inbounds comes in. It's going to be Fiedler. Fiedler way out there. Now hands it off, and it's going to be Gehring. Gehring will bring it back close to the top of the key. Now into the hands of Sawinski. Sawinski looks left, goes right instead. Grage down in the corner to Gehring. Now they'll come inside to Rosso. Now Grage open for three, and it's off the back edge, no good. Sawinski gets the rebound and will back it back out, start over again. Here's going to be Fiedler. Fiedler works it into the right side from the wing. Give it off now, Sawinski. Sawinski looks now, give it off. It's going to be Grage. Over to Gehring. Gehring right side on the wing. Up top now, and here's Grage for three again. In and out, no good. Rebound is going to be Bars. Bars in the backcourt, going to give it off to Clytus. Clytus going to pick up pressure back there. Now cross the time stripe. Work it into the left wing. Looks right, goes right. Give it off there to Gerlach. Back up top is going to be Tolsma. Tolsma left side, and Bars will go on the dribble a couple of times. Now give it off, and it's Gerlach. Gerlach goes up. She's fouled. And it's going to be Riley Rosso picking this one up. Riley Rosso will pick up her second foul. 15 foul, but this is going to be Rachel Gerlach at the charity stripe. She is 3 for 3 tonight. And the first one, I jinxed her. First one is going to roll off, no good. So now 3 out of 4, still pretty good shooting percentage. Gehring going to check out of the lineup, and Burns will check in there for the Wolverines. Back up there is going to be the shot on the way, and it's good. Gerlach gets 1 out of 2 up there. And now, 45-38. Gerlach checks out of the lineup. Coming back in is going to be, this time, Morgan DeLang. In the backcourt, it's going to be Burns up ahead. Give it off to Fiedler now. Fiedler goes up, puts it off the glass. No good. Rebound and a whistle and a foul as this time it's Rosso. And hanging all over that time was Tolsman. I believe that's who they're going to call it on. That'll be her second. So, Riley Rosso back up the line. This is her 4th appearance up there tonight. Couple of dribbles, takes a look, puts it on its way, and it's right there. 45-39 now, 1:39 left here in the ball game. Rosso back up there. It's going to put it on its way, and this one is right there as well. Back into the lineup is going to be Annalise Gehring. Rosso will check out, and so the Wolverines are going to throw all kinds of pressure into the backcourt. Inbounds. His setup comes in. It's going to be Clytus. Clytus is going to go right to the time stripe and then get double teamed there. Go over the top this time. Give it off to Peyton DeLang. Peyton DeLang looks for somebody in the corner. Give it off to Tolsma. Tolsma will look back up top, this time into the hands of Morgan DeLang, and Morgan DeLang is going to be fouled. Who got caught here? Oh, this one's going to go against Grage. And Lauren Grage will pick up her 4th. Grage will check out of the lineup. Back in there is going to be Riley Rosso. Also checking out is going to be Tolsma, and back in there for them is going to be Gerlach. So the inbounds is set, comes into the corner. It's going to be Peyton DeLang. Peyton will back it out a couple of steps as she looks at the shot clock. She's going to take a lot of time off here. 1:15 left here in the ball game. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Nobody coming out to defend her. Now give it off, and it's going to be Clytus. Clytus loses the handle there, and it's a tie-up. No, they're going to call foul. And Annalise Gehring will pick up her 4th. And the 17th foul. So Clytus will check up to the charity stripe with the 1-and-1. This will be her 7th appearance up there. And she gets set and ready. Throws the first one on its way. No, it doesn't go. Rebound comes out to Fiedler. And there's going to be a whistle in the backcourt as Fiedler is thumped. And will come down the other end and shoot some foul shots. Foul this time is going to go against Morgan DeLang, who will pick up her 2nd. That'll put Rachel Fiedler at the charity stripe for the 3rd time tonight. 5-point lead right now with a minute left, 45-40. Corsica-Stickney on top. Fiedler trying to eat into this lead, take it down to 3 if she can. First one on its way, and it's right there. 45-41. 4-point lead. Now trying to get it to 3. Fiedler steps back up. Puts it on its way. This one is right there as well. So it's 45-42 now. Corsica-Stickney with the lead. Inbounds comes in the backcourt, and it's going to be Clytus. Clytus will give it up ahead, and it's going to be Bars this time. Bars will cross the time stripe, and a timeout called by the Corsica-Stickney bench. 45-42, a 3-point lead right now for the Jaguars. 50 seconds left here in the ball game. We are going to take 60 seconds, come right back. KMLO, everything country.
Most of us plan ahead in life. We plan for our wedding, our children's education, family vacations, and other significant expected life events. We also plan for the unexpected events of life by purchasing home, auto, and medical insurance. At Kessling Funeral Home, they will help you understand the benefits of pre-planning your own funeral arrangements to take the burden off your family. Call 845-2200 to set up an appointment to discuss pre-planning with a caring professional. Kessling Funeral Home, caring for you and your family since 1934.
At the Campbell County Bank of Herreid and Pollock, our team is dedicated to the traditions of service. We offer a wide array of products to accommodate all your financial needs, including checking and savings accounts, CDs, IRAs, loans, debit cards, credit cards, 24-hour ATM, and online banking. Make sure to check out our special notices in your monthly bank statements. We are the Campbell County Bank of Herreid and Pollock, member FDIC. Proud to serve you and proud to support the Wolverines.
Well, here we go. Turn up your radio a little bit. This could be a wild finish. 3-point game right now, 45-42. Jaguars on top. Inbounds is going to be slapped right out again as Sawinski reaches around and knocks that one into the bench of the Jaguars. And so Riley Rosso going to check out of the lineup. Coming in is going to be Lauren Grage. Inbounds once again in front of their own bench. And the inbounds comes into the corner. It's going to be into the hands of Bars. Bars will bring it back up top, 20 on the shot clock. And she's going to throw the ball away. Picked up by Annalise Gearing at the midcourt stripe. Now up ahead it comes to Grage. Grage will give it off. Here's Fiedler, 33 seconds on the clock, 31 seconds. Here's Sawinski. Sawinski looks up top, give it off there, and it's going to be Burns. Burns looks into the corner. Grage for 3. Boom! We're tied. Tie ball game. Long inbound pass comes to the midcourt stripe. It's Peyton DeLang. She'll go all the way in, up and good. Peyton DeLang makes it 47-45. 4 seconds left here. Here's Grage back the other way, and she is going to pick up her dribble and put it down again. And that's going to put a nail in the coffin. 6.6 seconds left here. 47-45. And I think the Corsica-Stickney bench wants a timeout. How about this? It's a full timeout. We're only going to take 30. 47-45. 0.6 seconds left on the clock. And we're going to come back in 30. KMLO, everything country.
When it's time to market your livestock, consign them to the Herreid Livestock Market. Active sales are held each Friday, plus there's special sales throughout the year, and you'll find many buyers at ringside. For market information or a free on-the-farm appraisal, call myself, Kent Phillum, at the Herreid Livestock Auction. Give us a call at 605-437-2265. Thank you.
Welcome back here. Corsica-Stickney had a 1-point lead after 1-7-6. They had a 12-point lead at halftime, 28-16. A 6-point lead after 3, 39-33. And it's now a 47-45 ball game with 0.6 seconds left on the clock. Wolverines are going to try to defend the inbounds. And it's going to come in, and it's going to be too far for Annalise Gehring to do anything with. She intercepted the pass, but it's a final. Jaguars 47 and Wolverines 45. Man, what a ball game. What a comeback by Herreid Selby area to get back in this one. Tell you what, I need to take a break. So we're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and I'm going to gather myself and give you the post-game show. And we'll be back in 2 minutes right here on KMLO, Everything Country.
Did you know Camwall Electric in Selby provides more than electricity? They also offer